We are packing up some. We're getting ready to go on a little day exploration. I think today's actual backpacking trek is only be a few miles. So we decided to get up this morning and go explore around the 10 Lakes area and then go on a 2.5 or 3 mile hike to the next spot. At least that's the plan now. And we are off on a morning day hike to explore the 10 Lakes area. Jeff has us bushwhacking through somewhere he must have been before, to some other lake. You can see it in the distance. And here we are. This is our view right here. Jeff, what lake is this?
Number 8. That's what I call it.
This is named Lake Number 8.
Suggested as a nicer place to camp. If that's crowded, you just hike over the hill to this.
This is our lake. We just kind of went and did a loop. And this is 20 yards from the other lake we were just at. Our campsite, you can't see the tents, but is there where that outcropping peninsula of rock is, the steep rock right there. Now this is our lake. We were just kind of circumnavigating, and then we crossed that pile of logs, and now up over here to what we think is going to be a pretty overlook.
So this is our first glimpse of the Grand Canyon of the Tuolumne River, which we still can't see the bottom of.
Wow.
I would say that's coyotes. Coyote poop.
Maybe.
And this is the outtake of us. Outflow.
Look over there. Falls.
Ooh, it'd be a great slide rock if it were Sedona and we had a pool at the bottom.
There's the falls over there.
I think those are coming from that stream off the side.
Correct. That's what we had to want.
That's the backside of our campsite. The little tiny orange dots are our tents. There are our tents. You can see them over there. That's where we spent the night last night. Well, goodbye, A+ campsite. Great job, Jeff. We are headed out. It's 11:20. We have a short climb up and out, and then downhill. Little snowpack here by the stream on the way out. And here we go. It's very courteous of the forest rangers to make these granite steps. pretty view.
Stephen and I were on the day hike. It was down in there. He looked out. He said, Dad, is that a wolf or a large coyote? And he took picture. He showed it to Ranger. He said, looks like a wolf to me, but we haven't had any of those in a long time. And I said, well, I know a lot of coyotes.
Yeah.
And they look a hell of a lot stronger than that. Well, here we are, January 22nd. We're bundled up as if we're going for a fall.
It's not January 22nd, Jeff.
June 22nd. We feel as though we're going for a fall hike, and it's the second full day of summer, and it's no longer a national something day, but I'm not allowed to say that on tape.
That'll be fill-in for whoever's watching the tape with us. That's our lake down there.
Yep, that's the biggest of the 10.
Those logs are what we went across, right, down there?
Circumnavigated that.
We circumnavigated that big giant thing. And that canyon is over that way, right?
Yeah.
There's our campsite. Nobody on it yet. Well, that's lake number
789, I don't know.
789. Jeff calls it Stevens Lake because they bushwhacked over there one time they were up here. There's still our lake. We're at the top of the world, it seems like, almost up here, and we still have to go up
To another lake.
to another lake eventually. On to the log I go. And that's why. We're following this stream up a little bit. Very pretty. What do you think, Mr. Crane?
Well, we're getting there, buddy. I'm proud of you. It's not easy.
Not easy for me, easy for you guys.
I'm feeling yesterday, tugging at my legs.
All right, on the video, lesson learned. Spend more time training, get my weight down and my core strength up.
Altitude, altitude,
And altitude.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. How do you survive Yosemite? Altitude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Crane with today's, I don't know what kind of lesson you call it, but in the wilderness, there are no gasoline-powered tools allowed. These logs are all hand-sawed with two-man saws, just like the old lumberjack movies. A man or a woman on each side of the saw, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Wonder how long that took.
There's a fresh one up there. Wow. Well, we believe we are now started on the great downhill trek. Almost 2,000 feet down, Jeff thinks. I think we saw the bottom was 82 something when we were looking at that, Jeff. This is coming up on the Grand Canyon of Yosemite, which is what we saw from those lakes this morning. But now we're on top of it and a lot closer.
I believe that's Tuolumne Peak,
Yeah?
and that's our pass out tomorrow.
Just to the left of it?
Yeah, that jagged peak.
But we don't go over that damn
No,
peak,
no,
do
no,
we?
no. But the pass would be that saddle, I bet.
Oh my
1,500 feet in 3 miles. You've got this.
I got like a whole day to motivate myself. Tuolumne Peak over there, huh?
I believe. This will show us. Yeah, I think it's pretty close to this Grand Canyon. Wow.
Well, these are the switchbacks we go down, and these are the views we came this way to see.
We're trying to find the bottom, but I have not seen the Tuolumne River yet. I think it's another down there.
Look at that sheer cliff. It almost looks
know.
like a dam with a ridge
Right,
line on
it does look like a dam.
So this is the Tuolumne Canyon, the Grand Canyon of Yosemite.
The Grand Canyon of the Tuolumne River.
The Grand Canyon of the Tuolumne River.
Wow. And there are some killer waterfalls along it. Not sure if we'll see it.
Wow. It's so barren too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you wouldn't want to bid on the timber harvest through here.
What peak is that over there, you think?
I do not know.
Way in the distance on the
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. And then
That meadow down there is where we're headed, huh? Down near that meadow.
yeah.
I can see the trail, I think.
You go right on up and
And then we got to go up that.
just a little hop up that.
But not till tomorrow.
Well, we've reassessed what we think we're doing tomorrow. We think we go down this valley somewhere and then double back. Well, double back. And then we go around over this way somewhere.
Right, because that would be Polydome, I bet.
Right.
And the Polydome Lakes would be over there. All right. I'm feeling better. That was looking kind of tough. There. Okay, okay.
It's in the mid 50s today. Breezy. You've seen the overcast clouds everywhere and sometimes the rain showers in the distance. One of our goals today was to get to a campsite and get our tents set up in case it would come up and rain on us. Would not want to climb up this. These are our switchbacks. We're going up and down. Some of these views are why we're doing this.
Go ahead. Laugh at me. Take my picture. Jeff's trying to eat his dinner.
Great.
You watch the mosquitoes fly in front of the lens of the camera.